During this video, we'll look at a scenario where an attacker used password reset poisoning technique in a vulnerable application to change password of a victim user and take over his account using the forgot password function. For the purpose of this video, we use a lab from Web Security Academy, and you can find the link to this lab in the video description. To solve this lab, we need to reset the password of a user called Carlos and log into his account. Alright, let's jump in and get started by clicking on Access the Lab. In the home page, we click on My Account. The application redirects us to the login page. Let's click on Forgot Password link. To request the password reset link, a user needs to provide username or email address. We use our account username that we got from lab description, then click on Submit. In burp, we see the HTTP post request for forgot password function. We highlight this request so we can find it quicker when we want to test the forgot password function. Then we turn off burp intercept. In web browser, we see a message that the application has sent a reset password link to our email address. From top of the screen, we click on Go to Exploit Server. To access our email, we click on Email Client at the bottom of the page. As we see, the application has sent an email containing a link to reset password. The link has a URL parameter containing the forgot password token. Let's go ahead and click on this link. We have been redirected to the forgot password page, where we can set a new password for the account. Let's choose a simple password, then click on Submit. Now we need to check if we can log into our account using the new password that we just set for the account using the forgot password function. From the home page, we click on My Account. In the login page, we fill out the username and the new password and click on Login. As we see, we could log into the account. Before we proceed, let's take a look at the password reset link. This URL contains the application domain name, followed by the path to forgot password page, and a URL parameter that contains the password reset token. When a user clicks on this link, the application extracts the forgot password token to check which user is trying to reset the password of his account. So if we could capture the forgot password token of another user, then we can visit this link, replace the current token with the victim token, and change the victim password. In burp, we go to HTTP history to find the forgot password request that we highlighted earlier. Then right-click on this request and choose Send to Repeater. To perform password reset poisoning, we need to check if the application is using any user controllable data when it is generating the password reset link. In the HTTP request, we go to the host header and change its value to an invalid domain name and submit the request. Although the host header was an invalid domain name, the application completes the request and we could trigger the forgot password function. Now we need to check if the application has used the provided domain in the host header in the password reset link. So we go to our email to check the link. Looking at the password reset link, we notice the domain name is the value of the host header that we just submitted in the forgot password request. Now that we know the application is vulnerable to host header injection and the application constructs the password reset link using the host header value, the next step is to request a password reset link on behalf of the victim user and change the host header to a domain under our control. So we go to the exploit server and copy its domain name. Then we go back to the burp repeater. First, we change the host header to the exploit server domain. Then we change the username parameter value to Carlos. We send the request. Looking at the HTML within HTTP response, we see the application has sent the link to the Carlos email. So if Carlos clicks on the password reset link, then he would make an HTTP GET request to the exploit server along with the genuine token to reset his password. Let's check the exploit server to see if Carlos has clicked on the link. In the exploit server, we click on Access Log at the bottom of the page. We notice an HTTP GET request to forgot password URL along with the password reset token that is associated with Carlos account. Let's copy this token. Now that we have Carlos token, we go to our email. Make sure burp intercept is on, then click on the genuine password reset link. In burp, we replace the current token with the Carlos token that we got from exploit server, then forward the request. In the web browser, we choose my pass as the new password for Carlos account, then click on submit. Now let's see if we have successfully changed Carlos password. From the home page, we click on my account, and in the login page, we fill out the username and password fields with Carlos and my pass, then click on login. We get the message that we solved the lab, and as we see, we are logged in into Carlos account. During this video, we saw how an attacker can use password reset poisoning technique to manipulate the forgot password function in a vulnerable application to change password of another user and take over his account. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel as I upload new videos every week.